There are betrayals so deep, so devastating, that forgiveness does not heal them. Instead, it rips the wound open again, reminding you of the pain that was never respected in the first place. In relationships, whether romantic, platonic, or even within your own family knot, every betrayal deserves a second chance. The Stoics taught us something powerful: to master our emotions, not suppress them, to see life exactly as it is, not as we wish it were. And sometimes the clearest truth is this: when someone crosses a certain line, when they show you who they really are, silence and distance are wiser than reconciliation. In this video, we'll explore 5 betrayals in relationships you must never forgive, and the Stoic wisdom that explains why walking away without warning is sometimes the highest form of strength. 1. They use your vulnerabilities as weapons. Think about it. You trusted them, you opened up, you shared your deepest wounds, your insecurities, your struggles. That was sacred. But instead of holding that trust with care, they twisted your words into tools of manipulation and humiliation in moments of conflict. They don't fight fair, they bring up your trauma to win arguments. They mock your fears and dreams when you are most vulnerable. They smile kindly in private, but in public, they expose your secrets, leaving you stripped of dignity. Epictetus reminds us, we must guard our peace and dignity at all costs. When someone turns your trust into a weapon, this isn't a simple mistake. It is a deliberate act, a violation of sacred ground. Do not stay, do not argue, do not beg them to change. Withdraw not in anger, but in clarity. For a wise man is indifferent to the opinion of fools. 2. They sabotage you in silence. Sometimes, the knife in your back doesn't come from an enemy, but from a friend. You sense it in the air, something is wrong. Then you find out the truth. They have been whispering behind your back, planting seeds of doubt, making others question your character, your intentions, even your loyalty. They smile when you enter the room, but their words in your absence are poison. They gossip, they compete, they secretly hope for your failure. When confronted, they twist the story, shifting blame to protect their own image. This is not an accident. This is not immaturity. This is strategy. A betrayal that cuts not only personally, but socially. It corrodes your reputation and relationships. The Stoics remind us, your reputation should rest on truth, not lies, and anyone who thrives in your downfall is not your ally, but your enemy disguised as a friend. Don't waste energy fighting for explanations. Don't chase clarification. Walk away quietly and let their mask fall on its own. As Marcus Aurelius once wrote, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. B13. They repeatedly disrespect your boundaries. How many times did you say no? How many times did you make yourself clear? And yet, they kept pushing, testing your patience, dismissing your needs, making you feel guilty for wanting time, space, or respect. They show up uninvited, dig into your private matters, pressure you into choices you've already refused, and when you push back, they mock you. You're overreacting, you're too sensitive. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us, your mind is your kingdom. Boundaries are not suggestions. They are standards. A person who crosses your limits again and again isn't confused. They are counting on your silence. And each time you allow it, you are giving them permission to invade your peace. The Stoic way is not to argue, shout, or defend. It is to simply withdraw access. To protect your time, your energy, your space. Peace, after all, is more powerful than any explanation. Or, as the modern thinker Elizabeth Kenny put it, he who angers you conquers you. 4. They diminish you to feel superior. This betrayal is subtle and therefore dangerous. It often hides behind humor, advice, or so-called tough love. But underneath the mask, the motive is clear. They feel threatened by your light, so they try to dim it. They compare you to others, as if to remind you that you are never enough. They use sarcasm and jokes to criticize your choices. They minimize your achievements, or try to wind up every success you share. At first, you might brush it off, But over time, this erosion destroys confidence. Slowly, you begin to question yourself, to doubt your worth. But Stoicism teaches us, self-worth is never measured against another. It comes from within. When someone makes you feel small just to feel big, they are not giving you strength, they are feeding their ego. Do not play their game. Do not lower yourself to fight. Instead, detach. Protect your inner flame. As Epictetus would remind us, do not explain your philosophy, embody it. 5. They abandon you when you are no longer useful. Perhaps the most painful betrayal of all. They cheered for you when you were winning, when your success benefited them. They celebrated your victories, but when you stumbled, when life tested you, they disappeared. They vanish in your darkest hours, but reappear when fortune smiles again. They only call when they need something, never when you do. Seneca warned us to observe not just who is around in times of prosperity, but who remains when everything is stripped away. True loyalty is revealed in hardship. A fair-weather friend is not a friend at all. They are a user in disguise. You do not need to confront, you do not need to chase. Let absence be your boundary. Cut them off with grace and never look back. 4. As Seneca wrote, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Some betrayals are not meant to be forgiven. Not because you are bitter, but because you are wise. The Stoic path is not about clinging to drama, but about choosing peace, clarity, and self-respect. Your silence is not weakness, is mastery. Walking away is not cruelty, is discipline. Let them wonder why you left, but never let them back once they've revealed their true nature. And if this message resonates with you, if you've lived through these betrayals, remember, you don't need closure from them, you only need clarity. Within yourself, this is the way of the Stoic. This is the path to inner strength. If this video gave you value, subscribe to Stoic Drift for more insights on how to live with wisdom, discipline, and unshakable purpose. And remember, forgiveness may be divine, but distance is discipline.